Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
Because I have a question, but I want to ask it on the podcast.
We are
Because
on
it
the
could lead into a
podcast.
conversation. Huh?
We are on the podcast.
Oh.
No, he doesn't start.
You didn't say you bought it yet, so how am I supposed to?
How are
I
we
feel
supposed
like
to know
I
if you didn't
can't say I
purchase it?
bought it. Like, that's an in-person thing, you know?
Or
Like, we
you've
bought
only
it in person.
you've only not done it twice.
No, I
Last
haven't-
episode
No,
and
that-
this episode.
I bet if you go back to, like, a lot of episodes, I haven't done it. Like,
That's
a
'cause
lot.
you probably cut it out.
I don't cut it out. I don't cut anything out of these.
Really?
No, I don't cut a damn thing.
Oh no.
Oh, gee.
Oh, no.
Like,
I feel like
unless
there's
someone
a lot of
specifies,
problems with
like, hey, we gotta cut that out, then I'll make a note, but 99% of the time, it's just raw to the point. I just add an intro and an
Uh-oh.
outro.
Oh no.
Oh man, it's not great.
That's not good. There's been a lot of starts that I'm like, okay. Good thing that's not going in. And I know it does.
All right, let me
Anyway.
do my intro then, since we're late. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I will be joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby and Luke Farnsworth. And we had a pretty good weekend when it comes to VTubers. We had a new EN drop over at Hololive. One of them did end up being British. But my main question I wanted to ask you guys is, one of them Italian?
Did you say is? Like, are you posing it as a question?
Yes.
I think the
I think
last one was.
Aurora with the pink hair. I think she's Italian because I saw her post on Twitter. I haven't heard her voice at all. She said ciao. She was going to eat pizza.
With
And then
French
she
fries
said
on
grazie.
it. She puts French
Yeah.
fries on her pizza. It's not a bit. So,
Like, she's
so
Italian,
like
okay.
anyone
She's
who
maybe British or
says,
something then.
anyone who has the argument of like British or Italian people know pizza, no, they fucking don't know pizza.
Americans ruin Italian pizza. You guys fuck up Italian food. She's got to be British. I don't think she's Italian then.
I think she is
She probably puts a Chinese on the pizza.
A Chinese.
a Chinese.
Good thing she has curry sauce that
Yeah, dude, I love my
really
curry
goes well
sauce
with her
chips.
with her Chinese.
Makes me
Yeah,
sick.
dude, I could really go for some Rebecca's right now.
I need a takeout.
I need a takeout.
A takeaway. It's a Chinese takeaway.
Just give me my pizza box and shove a bunch of fucking bullshit fried food in it.
Not just fried food, like
That'd be too American.
they're
It's nothing but beans.
their version
Right.
of fried rice, which is just looks fucked, and then they top it with French fries and curry sauce and call it a Chinese.
How is all of their food so gray?
I don't. It matches the weather, I guess.
Like it's all grayscale.
It's all sepia tone. Actually, sepia is a little too brown.
No,
They have
it's
like
That's too much color.
sepia is too much color. Yeah, but I was wondering where she was from. I did see a clip of Cecilia rocking the violin to a 2B soundtrack. She fucking crushed it. I didn't hear her voice though. She was just playing the violin though.
I didn't watch their debuts. I watched like the clips a little bit of them. They seem epic. They seem cool.
I like
Do they-
GG a lot.
I'm a
I was
Sicilian man.
actually watching Gigi play on Crazy Taxi today.
We watched her debut.
GG,
Yeah, we
my
did.
Beloved.
Gigi.
GG, my beloved.
Yeah, got some new Hololive. We were talking the other night. Like it feels like it's happened so fast, but like I think you brought up Luke, like the other homies with the Bow Bows.
Advent.
Advent. I couldn't think of the name. They debuted like months and months ago.
It was 10 months ago that Fuomoko debuted.
When did we go from
Crazy.
myth to like fauna rat?
See, Hollow Myth debut
It
That was
like
2020.
2020.
was
Yeah.
3 years ago,
Jesus Christ.
and then I don't remember what.
Wait, Myth was 3 years ago?
Yeah. Oh fuck! What's the second gen of EN?
Wait, Myth was 2020, wasn't it? 2024 now.
debut stream for Ina was, it says streamed 3 years ago. Here, hold on. I'll get you the exact date.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it was 2020 because we were talking about it on the podcast.
Well, okay, it's not. It hasn't been 4 years yet. September 12th, 2020.
Oh, okay. We'll call it 4 years. We'll just
So
call it 4
overall,
years.
it says 3
Second,
years. on
second
YouTube.
gen was console.
Hololive
Council. I always forget that one.
Council debut. I always forget they're called Council because, like, why?
Mhm.
Why were they called that?
They got Moomers, Balls,
Uh,
Crony, Fauna.
I'm moving.
Yeah, I'll look up the Hako Balls debut.
And I love
Hako's
Fauna.
Balls debut.
Rat. Ochi the rat.
I love the rat. I will okay it. August 22nd, 2021. So not even like 10 months, 11 months.
Wow.
Well,
When was the last JP?
With Raiden and
it was Regloss.
Regloss.
It was Regloss. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was. Okay. When was the last like gen though? It was Gen 5.
Well, Regloss
Wasn't
is
it?
a gen.
It,
Are they?
it
They're
would have
just,
been
they just
like
they just didn't follow the.
Well, it's
normal
just like
pattern.
how Gamers is a generation.
That's right.
But
Okay.
they're
Yeah. I
called
see what you
Hololive
mean.
Gamers. It's the same thing.
Mhm. Okay.
Like they were a full generation. There was 5 of
Mm-hmm.
them, I think, that debuted. Rodden's my favorite.
Ririka main.
I like Ririka. Rodden's my like almost a tie.
Rodden's my favorite. I like her so much.
She's goofy, funny.
Goofy silly.
She's very silly.
Goofy silly. Yeah, it's I think ID's most recent has what's her name with the gray hair? I always forget.
Zeta.
Zeta, yeah. Yeah.
It's Zeta, Kyla, and
Kobo.
was Kobo part of them or was she the gen before? Oh no, I don't know. God.
I don't know
dude.
either. Yeah. I want to say it is Kobo though.
Let's
But
go
I
to
don't
the
know.
Hololive fan wiki. That's
Yeah.
where we're going right
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're Alright.
fans.
So that's EN, that's Hollow Stars. Don't care. She
Don't
was,
care.
alright, so third gen was Kyla, Zeta, and Kobo.
Okay.
Who was second? We had Rene.
Rene,
Ollie.
Anya, and Ollie.
Maleficent.
Maleficent and Ollie.
And then
Crazy
first gen
Ollie.
is Mona.
Mona. Eofi and
Mona Risu.
And Risu.
Risu.
How come ID only
I
gets
think-
3 and the others get 5?
You know, we're talking a lot about how
I don't
fast
know.
EN's coming out, but between Hollow X and Regloss, there wasn't even like, it doesn't even feel like there's 8 months between those two debuting.
I don't even know when Regloss debuted. I just
I don't
remember them
either.
not existing,
It was
and then
like-
they existed.
It was like really low key.
It was
Like
pretty
I remember
low-key.
it was not like hyped up like usual. I don't know if that's like a cover thing or if that was just the fans or whatever, but I remember it wasn't like as
Because
grandeur.
Hollow X is considered the 6th gen, which is Laplace,
Mhm.
Koyori, Louis, the Stinky Orca, and the Samurai.
Ooh.
Laplace. Ooh,
The plus
Ooh.
ooh.
Whoa.
ooh,
Whoa. Whoa.
ooh,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Come on, whoa here.
Why do they make the Hollow Stars look so feminine half the time?
I thought there was one yoinked fella with like facial hair. And
He might have been for Niji Sanji.
he might
That
been
would have been
Niji.
Niji Sanjay, because it's
Yeah.
Niji Sanji, because I just looked at it. It's crazy how few Hololive members have graduated.
There really hasn't been a lot. But there's like twice the amount of Niji Sanji though, aren't there?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
also
dude, there's
like
so
Yeah, there's a
many.
fuck ton on Niji Sanji.
we're starting to get a ton in Hololive.
Mm-hmm. It's getting big.
The
It's
Hollow
getting
Stars
real large.
third generation was 2 people.
What?
Their
my
whole
God.
third generation was 2 people.
You can tell where
Man,
most
I
of the
feel bad.
attention
I
goes.
genuinely feel bad for the Holo Stars, man. They get shit on a lot.
Unless you're on
And-
OK Buddy Hololive, then they get
Yeah, they get
And then they
shit.
get amped up. But like,
sexualized.
yeah, but okay, the people on I genuinely feel like the people on OK Buddy Hololive are like funny and like not assholes.
Then the people on Hololive subreddit.
Oh,
Hollow
r
Star
slash Hololive is
subreddit.
the worst subreddit.
What is?
R slash
Hololive.
Hololive.
Oh my god, dude. Like I read so much how one of the Holo stars replied to whose birthday was it? He wished someone a happy birthday very, very recently. God, I forget who it was. But people were just fucking shitting on him. He ended up deleting the tweet because people kept fucking harassing him because he wished a Hololive VTuber a fucking happy birthday. People just lost their fucking bananas.
It's because people are crazy.
It's kind of
insane.
weird how like ID collabs with him fairly frequently, and like that seems to be okay. But I feel like if any in JP or
Or
a lot of
EN.
EN do it, it just gets a ton of backlash.
Yeah, because I think it was an EN one.
Oh,
God, I
today's
wish I knew. I wish
today's
I knew.
Shinri's birthday from Hollow Stars.
Happy
Really?
birthday, Shinri.
Yeah. Big Shinri birthday.
I want to try and find it. See.
Well, he said he deleted it. Are you looking for the post?
Well, someone like replied to the post, or like made a thing about it that I saw. But I went
like
to his
Hololive.
profile and to try and find it, but I could not.
What the fuck
Me.
you doing replying to my Oshi? She's my Oshi.
wrong with you, dude?
You
I
fucking
like
simp.
Hololive. Me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it.
I don't think you're
Me.
gonna find it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on
Hololive.
Twitter all that much, so maybe.
My Twitter's a lot of porn.
Mine's just Hololive VTubers and like anime art. That's it.
Mine was this thing.
What the fuck is that?
Yo, what's he doing?
I just saw it and I was like, yo, I gotta like that. I did see the Chain Soldiers getting a season 2, I think.
That was announced at the end of season 1
Okay, never mind.
because I said something about it. And then
Yeah,
you went,
I
oh,
don't
hell
think-
yeah.
I don't think I can find it. But yeah, it was. I was like blown away. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people, dude? Like,
Seems
that's
to
so
be scary.
crazy.
Those words
Yeah,
echo.
it's very, very toxic. So a lot of times, very toxic.
Yeah. I agree.
You know what else is toxic? The prices for a car battery nowadays. You know how much I paid today, Luke? For a car battery? Just guess.
Like 240.
No, I paid 200. I got the cheaper battery, but still, I was blown away. I haven't had to buy a battery in like so long since my Mustang. I was blown away. I asked the dude behind the counter, I'm like, is this seriously the prices batteries are nowadays? He's like, yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm like, yeah, it is unfortunate. The most expensive one was like $300.
I haven't replaced mine in 3 years.
Don't.
I mean, I don't have a choice if it goes. It's not like I can just plug it in
You just let it rot.
and then I can't drive my car.
It'd be cheaper.
Well, yeah, it's always cheaper to not drive the fucking car.
Right, I don't have to pay for gas or any wear and tear. I have to get new tires. That's going to be fun.
I do have to get new tires too. I was gonna get them before driving down to your house, Luke, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm curious to how bullshit it's gonna be to get fucking batteries put in my key fobs.
I did that myself, actually. I did it myself because we have the batteries at work, and I just did it at work one day.
I don't know what fucking batteries to put in my goddamn thing, so I'm just gonna
It
take
should
it to
take
Ace.
the
If
little
you
circle
find
ones.
out, if you find out, I could sneak you some.
Well, he's going to do
I
it
could act-
tomorrow.
Oh,
Unless I want to sit there and deal with not being able to use my car keys for another week and a half.
yeah. Damn. Otherwise, I'd totally get you some from work.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Those batteries are cheap as fuck. They're like, I'm
Yeah,
assuming
it's
it's the
not-
little circle ones. They're like a couple bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I went to Ace and just had them do it real fast. I think I
Mhm.
only paid like $15 or something like that.
Yeah, it's cheap and easy.
Because Alex
It's not
took
bad.
his apart, dropped parts on the floor, and lost them for a little bit.
Did. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like, dumbass, why'd you do it here? He was like, well, I'm getting them done. I'm just going to do it myself. Rada, 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 rada.
Well, I did. You gotta hold on.
Rada, rada, rada.
I was like, look, if you
Yeah,
break
but-
this shit and can't start your car, I can't get home. So figure it out.
We figured-
Yeah, I was like, you know what? The off chance that I fuck it up, I'm not going to. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to have someone else do it for me.
And if they
Mine
fuck
has
it
like
up,
a-
they have to cover it.
Yeah. Mine has like a plate, like, so it's like the outside thing, and then inside there's like a divider plate for the buttons that's not attached, and it like if you do it weirdly, it'll fall out, and that's what happened last time. It like the divider plate like came out, and putting it back in is kind of a bitch. So that's why it was so difficult last time.
I don't really know how the fuck to take my key fob apart in the first place.
You just pry the bitch open, get a
Yeah, that's what we
flathead,
did.
and just go to town.
Yeah, like a baby one.
You're a hammer and just beat the shit out of
It's
it.
like, I don't know, man. It worries me that I won't be able to click it back in place.
Yeah, or if you like crush a circuit or something, if something's misplaced.
Yeah, I just don't want to fuck with it. And I also don't want to spend like, what, $85 on a key fob or whatever the fuck it would cost stupidly.
because then you're
No,
boned in the
it's
zone.
it's probably a lot more because Cone has been in the process of buying a new car for a while, and he's been having me fucking come along with him. So he finally got a car, and we were sitting in the place yesterday. He's doing all the paperwork, and the guy's like, "Do you want any spare keys?" And I was like, "Well, fuck no." And he was like, "Okay, good, because they're $460 a piece for a 2013 CRV." And your car is what, a 12, 13?
2011.
11.
Yeah, they're probably expensive. And yours,
Whoa.
his is not like button push to start. His is just a key.
Yeah, mine would be push to start, so it'd have to have
Yeah.
the sensors in it, and then I'd
Probably
have
too,
to
more.
program it my fucking self.
Yeah, so keep that in
Whoa.
mind.
Mine has like a door unlock system too. Like if you slide your hand in the handle, it'll unlock. That probably fucking jumps it up in price too.
See, my 2010 doesn't have any of that fancy stuff.
No, I'm sorry,
I just-
Mr. Richie.
I just
Richie.
got a
My
little
car door
key.
unlocks when I put my hand on it.
It did that. I didn't know. I just like, hey, it's a nice looking car. I think I'll take that one. And my uncle, he was showing me around, and he's like, oh, look at this. I'm like, what the fuck is that do? I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen it before. It was crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna go buy a Honda.
Oh man, I can't
Honda
believe
for life.
what a nice Honda salesman my friend has become. A Honda sellout.
Alex is
Fuck
being
you.
paid by Honda.
Honda sellout. Fuck you.
Have you guys heard about the battle between K cars recently up in New England?
What?
No.
They're trying to ban K cars.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't read too much into it, but I've seen a lot of posts. A lot about, I think specifically Massachusetts is trying to ban all K cars.
Fuck Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Well, there's some weird law about how a lot of K cars are set up that make them illegal to drive in certain states.
Is it a safety thing?
It's
No, it's an EPA thing.
it's an American thing.
Because I watched a video
So-
about the death of the small truck, and they brought up K trucks and stuff. And the reason trucks are so fucking big nowadays is because they legally cannot make them small for some reason. Because like the EPA has got in on the car thingy, so it's not just like car stuff anymore. It's like literally the EPA. They're like, yeah, the fuel standards with the
So-
small trucks, blah blah blah.
So let's use. This is just going off a limb. What it looks like if you just compare like a Ford F-250 to a Daihatsu K truck, it looks like you could get 2 K trucks out of the materials that it takes to build one Ford F-250.
Probably.
So we're gonna make one truck with double the materials instead
I think
of 2
it's
trucks.
I think it's mostly because they don't want foreign car manufacturers to be better than them to make more sales.
motherfucker.
So,
like
like,
Hondas
Ford,
and Toyotas are the
Dodge.
top selling.
But like for the brands like Ford and Dodge and shit, like their bread and butter is their money comes from trucks. And they're like, yeah, the more expensive. People are gonna always buy trucks. People are always gonna buy like $80,000 trucks that don't do anything, but just drive them on pavement, and people are still gonna buy them. But that's where they get all their money, and they're like, yeah, if we can just continue to do this, we're still gonna make money.
So they're probably lobbying the EPA for big truck.
Probably.
Fuck
Could you
big
imagine
truck.
how much more money they would make if they made small trucks again? They'd make so much more money.
It would cut a lot of costs.
Yeah, like everybody wants. Nobody want. Like I've heard countless times that nobody wants like a huge fucking honky tonk truck.
Not from what I've seen a lot around here.
Well, those people are like. There's still a market for the big trucks because that's always going to be a thing. But there's tons of people who like want a baby truck because they're cute and fun, and they are more versatile in uses because like the bigger trucks have like I mean literally if you cut the bed off, they're still the size of a regular car, and
They're
then
the
you
size
have,
of
like,
a regular K-truck bed.
Yeah, you have a regular 4-foot bed. Some K trucks have bigger beds than big trucks.
And they have the dump mechanism.
Yeah, imagine if you got the dump mechanism. I don't see Dodge doing the dump mechanism.
What would you use it for?
Bro, that would be the...
That'd be
I mean, like,
sweet.
okay, so I don't know.
What if you're
truck.
mulching? What if you have
Yeah.
mulch in the bag? You
I don't
Yeah.
have to do mulch. Hold on, wait.
Once a
we're
year.
going-
Once a year.
Oh,
Once a
you
year.
mulch? You
I
do
don't,
it, you,
but like,
you go
if
out,
I had a
I
K-truck
don't.
with the dump mechanism, you bet your
Your
ass I'd be
big
going
ass-
to mulch.
you with your big ass truck take your big ass truck and mulch, and that's a pain in the ass. So you need the dump
No,
mechanism.
my small ass truck would be amazing. I'd go
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
to Ace Hardware and be like, give me all the mulch.
Hey, I heard this is the place with the helpful.
Hardware
And they'd
folks.
be like, "We're a
People.
fucking ace." Like
yeah,
you
they got
could go to.
they got mulch. They got
Hey, you could
mulch.
also go to an actual mulch place and get mulch.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Well, regardless, you have the dump mechanism to dump your mulch. Like,
Yeah, just load it in the back. I can dump it. I
Mulching-
got the dump
mulching is-
mechanism.
back-breaking work for some people. Imagine if you could just dump it.
And then you still have to scoop it and move it.
You still have to
You
do the
only have to
process
scoop it
of
and move it
mulching.
once. You don't have to scoop it and move it twice.
It's the same thing either way.
Nuh-uh.
What's your
No, it's
point?
not.
If you
The dump
scoop
mechanism.
it out of the fucking truck and just carry it over, you're telling me that's different
No,
than
because
dumping
what-
it on the ground and scooping it and carrying it over?
Yes, because what people do is they scoop it out of the bed, onto the ground, into another pile, and then scoop that pile into different, like, around
Who
that actual
slow
bed.
ass do you know does that shit? You scoop it out of the truck bed and put it into the fucking...
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. I've done it.
You don't drive your truck on the lawn and be like, okay, stop here. Let's throw some mulch on the bed. Everybody always puts it in a big fucking pile on a tarp.
Alex, when you
Usually
get your
that's when
groceries
it gets
out of the
delivered.
car, when you get your groceries out of the car, do you take your groceries, put them all on the ground, then pick them up and carry them into your house, or do you take them from your car to your house?
I don't put my groceries in my flower bed.
So why would you take all of the mulch from out of your car, put it on the ground, then pick it back up and put it in the fucking bed?
Luke, I think there's miscommunication. We're not talking the bags of mulch. I'm talking like raw mulch.
Yes, I am too.
No, why would you drive your truck in your lawn then?
You don't. My dad. All right. Here's exactly what happened. My dad would take his truck. We'd go over to the mulch place. They would fucking get the fucking scooper, scoop it into his truck bed. He'd park it in the driveway. We'd scoop it out and carry it over to the fucking bed. We wouldn't scoop it out of the truck bed, throw it on the fucking ground, and then
You're
scoop it
telling
off
me-
the ground and throw it.
You've never seen anybody dump the mulch in the driveway on a tarp and then cover it with the tarp?
When they get it delivered, not when they get it themselves.
I've seen that countless times.
That's because
Jonathan
they get it.
Shirley
That's because
did
they get it delivered.
Yes,
They don't go pick it up
do
themselves, or they get the bags and dump it in the pile.
Like, that's completely different. If you get it yourself, you're not gonna dump it out of. You're not gonna scoop it all up, throw it all on the ground, and then scoop it all up and then throw it in the fucking bed.
Well, you know, the dump mechanism really does come in handy here because while you're mulching,
I don't know what your selling point is for this fucking.
listen,
dump
listen, I
mechanism.
haven't even gotten to the selling point. Because if your truck is currently an anchor, you're anchored to that position, and say, I don't know, the cat eats something bad, you can quickly dump the mulch with the dump mechanism, hop in the K truck, and take the cat to the vet. If you have all the mulch in the back of your regular truck, it's gonna go all over the road. That's money wasted.
Yeah.
What if
Or
what if the
like
cat
how
gets
you
in
got it, how you drove it from there to your house, you close your truck bed, and then just drive to the vet.
No, dude, like
You're
you're
in a-
driving
you're in a
erratically.
rush.
This cat is in dire need of something from the vet. Like you're bobbing, weaving, mulch is flying everywhere. Accidents are piling up behind you because you're leaving behind a ferocious trail of mulch.
I think something got lost here. I'm not anti-truck bed dumper.
Dump
I don't know
mechanism.
what your guys are like. Why that's a selling point for you?
'Cause it's fucking
You would not
cool.
use it.
You're telling me you would. All right, Luke. Say you're like at I don't know what. Say you're at Kroger or something. and you see a couple homeboys checking out the K truck. You're like, yeah. Like, hey man, I love your truck. You're like, thanks, dude. They're like, yeah, blah blah. You're talking truck. You're like, you want to see something cool? You show them the dump mechanism.
That'll drop their drawers so fast.
You just lift the bed up. If I was talking to a dude about his K truck, and he's like, hey, you want to see something really cool? I'm like, yeah. And he lifts the bed up with the mechanism. You bet your ass I'm gonna be running in circles around the truck.
Yeah, they got flatbeds too.
So the selling point that I have for the dumper on the truck is to go and pick men up.
Yeah.
Sure.
You go to a car meet, toss up the dump
If you want to
mechanism.
get a boyfriend, get the dump mechanism is what I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
Or if the cat needs to go to the vet while you're mulching.
Yeah.
Like, the stars have
These
to
are all very-
align.
I'm not anti it, but you have not given me a single logical selling point because I'm not in the market to pick up men, and I don't understand your argument about the cat and the
here's
vet.
the best part. It's an add-on. Like, you don't need the dump mechanism. You say you go to your local K truck dealer, and he's like, "You can have the dump mechanism." And you're like, "I'll pass today." But now you have a standard truck you can mulch with.
Then what was the whole point? If you even agree that you don't need the dump mechanism,
I don't think you don't.
what's the whole point of this?
You know, I'm not a K truck owner. I'm not even a truck owner. Never owned one. Probably never will.
I'll own a K truck.
But
not a
like,
truck.
you know, I feel like if I went and surveyed some truck owners and said, if you had a dump mechanism, would that come in handy? Most would probably say no, because they use theirs for towing capacity, I would think.
Most would say no because they use their truck as a daily driver and don't do anything truck-like with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's like 90. It's like 90.
It's like 90%, I think.
Not me though.
Yeah, you're a
don't
Honda
have a
truck.
truck.
Alex has a Ridgeline, Honda Ridgeline.
I don't.
Yeah, because we know how much Alex loves Honda. He jacks Honda off every day.
Yeah.
He loves the Ridgeline.
The edge line.
That's what I'll do. When I'm rich and I made it big, for your birthday I'll buy you a Honda Ridgeline.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be so
You
nice.
get a
of
new
you, dude.
Ridgeline.
I'd
You'll
get
get
a
a brand new
custom.
Ridgeline.
I'd get a custom dump mechanism built into it.
Check out what my Ridgeline can do.
You know, it'd be fucking hilarious. You know those Hot Wheels, like that. There were some Hot Wheels where you lifted the whole fucking car up minus
Yeah, I
the
had 'em.
wheels.
Mhm.
Yeah. What if you did that to your Honda Ridgeline?
What would be the use?
It's the dump mechanism, just the whole truck, not the bed.
Truck dumps.
So like when you're in your seat, you're like going up and up, and you're like, "Yep, I'm dumping."
No, I don't think the seats were attached. It was just like not even the
The
frame.
body.
Yeah, just the body went. Wah.
So instead of having doors, your whole frame lifts up.
Yeah, everything just lifts.
Yeah,
Boy,
that'd be
that
sweet.
seems.
Yeah, that'd be really sick. You couldn't use your fucking truck bed at all. Period.
I feel like it's 60 miles per hour. That shit would shake violently.
It like flings out. Like, oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh, the latch is gone bad. Dude, that thing would catch wind, you'd flip instantly and probably just die. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting airborne
go.
with that one.
you're catching wind, it's fucking flipping the whole thing over. You're probably just dead.
You get a roll
Good thing
cage.
we're not car engineers.
Thank God I'm not. People blame me for everything, and I'm not even a fucking car engineer.
I should be. I'm thinking I'm gonna go apply a Honda tomorrow.
Yeah, I would really love for every mechanic in America to hate me, so I should go be a fucking car engineer. And speaking of everybody hating me, Thorpe, what's that anime of the week that you got?
I don't know how that correlates, but all right. The anime
Oh,
of the
I'm
week
sorry.
this week is
That was a good
Shiki.
segue.
Wait, what is it?
Shiki. We were talking about horror animes. Was that last week?
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured out this is one of the good ones. I think. I really enjoy this. It's got a 7.72 on my anime list. It's an older anime from 2010. And life is idyllic and unassuming in the small town of Sotoba, a simple place where everyone knows everyone. However, tragedy strikes when Megami Shizumu, a young girl with high aspirations, unexpectedly passes away from an unnamed illness. I thought it said unassuming, but it's unnamed illness. Over the torrid summer months, as more unexplained deaths crop up around the village, the town's doctor, Toshio Ozaki, begins to suspect that something more sinister than a mere disease is at play. Toshio teams up with Natsumo Yuki, an apathetic and aloof teenager, and siblings Kaori and Akira Tanaka, two of Megami's friends, to unravel the dark mystery behind the deaths of Sotoba. With their combined efforts, the investigation leads towards an eerie secret pertaining to a new family in the Kanemasa mansion. So basically, our main girl, Shizumu Megami, she's actually a pretty popular character, pink hair. She wants to move to Tokyo. She hates living out in the sticks. And there's this castle, like, it's a little weird. It's like a European-style castle up on a hill in the middle of this village in Japan. And this new family just moved in there. And she walks up there to go meet them because she heard they're chic, they're cool, and they're not like the regular village people. And then she disappears. A search party goes out, and they find her, and she is pronounced dead on the scene. I feel like if I say the next thing, it might spoil it, so I'm not going to do it. But basically, more people are dying, and like at an alarming rate. So the doctor and the teenager here, what was his name? It was Yuki Natsuno, are trying to figure out what is going on. And they eventually do figure out what's going on, and shenanigans ensue. Shit gets crazy. I don't want to say, I'm not going to say what it is because that's a huge spoiler. But I thought the show was very good. It did suspense pretty well. It did horror pretty well. Overall, it did, and mystery. It did mystery very well because I was super curious about what everything was, and you kind of get an idea of it. But as the show progresses, the pieces get put together like a puzzle, and you figure out what's going on.
You have the manga for this, don't you?
No, I have.
Where'd he go?
He's gone.
It's just photon pillow.
Photon Pillow. I have Ibitsu.
Oh, okay.
This is not an anime. It has not been adapted.
Did you say it was like okay to Ibitsu?
I thought it was pretty good. I think the art is really fucking good. It's really eerie. It's fairly gory. I enjoyed it. I would like to see it adapted just because I've read it. I think that would be fun.
Oh shit! I lost my anime page. Hold on.
This guy.
It's loading. Come on. Okay, there we go. So let's say 22 episodes.
That's a
Yeah.
odd number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Done by Studio Daume, which I was looking at the studio. They also did Yudu Yuri. That
They're
was
the
the last
producer.
anime they did.
They're not the studio for that. They're the producer.
Oh, it does say producer. So the last anime they did was Shiki Specials, actually.
I haven't seen any of the specials.
Looks like there's.
I want to watch them.
I need to
I
sign.
really
I keep
enjoyed
getting
the
these
show.
fucking pop-ups.
Yeah, the pop-ups on my anime list are fucking annoying.
Yeah, do you get them too?
Yeah.
I hate them so much. Shiki.
They do not have
Like,
a
how,
very
like-
large spread.
How horror is it? Like,
It's more, I would
is
say
it like
more than-
actually scary?
No, I would say it's more, tiptoes more towards mystery
Mm-hmm.
and supernatural. Horror is definitely involved.
When did you watch this? I think I remember when you did.
It was last year.
Let's say it wasn't too long ago.
Yeah.
So remember you brought up you were watching it, and I said I've had it on my list for a while, and I just never got
Mhm.
around to watching it.
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was a good
seeing
watch.
the artwork of what character is that? Natsuno. like laying in the what looks like grass leaves.
Yeah. I like the doctor a lot. He was cool. He's like, Dr. House. Like his
Yeah.
all right, he's not like Dr. House in the sense, but his demeanor is just like meh,
Dry
kind of
and-
grumpy and serious all the time. That's kind of how he is.
Dr. House, he's not like Dr. House.
Well,
Sarcastic.
yeah, you could say.
I don't feel like you need to use Dr. House as the
Well, like,
prime example.
I can't. It's the only like hospital show I've seen, really.
But I don't.
He shares traits.
But like your description had nothing to do with the fact that he's a doctor.
They're both doctors.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
talking.
talked about how
I'm
his
talking about
demeanor is
doctors.
dry. Yeah, you said his demeanor's dry, and then you said like Dr. House. Like, there's plenty of characters that we've ever seen that have dry demeanors. I don't know why House was the
I,
only.
but
I
they're-
just associate it
both
because they're both
doctors.
doctors. Like I don't
Yeah.
watch
Okay,
like hospital
but
anime. I don't know.
All right,
or,
that's
like-
not okay.
I get what you're
that's-
saying. Like, it has nothing to do with the hospital. I could have just picked another character.
I
But
just think House is
I
funny, and that's
associated-
it made me laugh. So it's not.
I like House. He's a good guy.
he's
yeah,
not.
he's a real
piece,
good
he's a
guy.
piece
Like
of shit.
like when he resuscitated a DNR patient, that was fucking awesome of him.
Yeah,
He
House
cares about
sucks.
the lives.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
No,
care.
he doesn't. If you have a DNR, you're not supposed to resuscitate no matter what. Anyway,
how many how many let's see. I want to say out of place mansions in the Japanese countryside, but that might be not be the fit.
I mean, you don't know anything else about the show, so that kind of could be the fit.
How many unapathetic doctors out of 10 do you give it?
I give it on 10 or no 8. I said on.
I give it on.
on 8 unapathetic doctors out of 10.
That's good for a horror because
Like I said, it teeters more on mystery and supernatural more so than horror.
still even with a couple horror aspects, like it's still an anime that can say, "Oh, this was kind of a horror anime. This was decent." If you want to watch something a little spooky, you should try this.
Yeah, it's like it's dark through and through for 22 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like nothing happy happens in it.
Is there like a happy ending?
Depends on what kind of person you are.
I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna assume there's not a happy ending. But do you get a satisfactory ending?
Yeah,
Right, I'll take that then. I'll at least take that.
yeah. Happy's it depends on who you're rooting for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's teams.
Team dead guy and team not dead guy. That's how I'm voting for it.
I mean, actually, that's
Fuck. No, no fucking way.
not far from it.
we're getting into the meat and potatoes of it. We should stop.
Well, I already spoiled the whole show.
Yeah, I need to send back in my anime list account because I'm tired of those fucking pop-ups.
I just stay logged in. I'm built different.
I usually stay logged in, but it logged me
I've
out.
switched to
neglected.
PCs multiple times, so because I like to see how many animes I have on there, and I haven't been able to update it for months because I've been logged out for a while.
Just
And,
track
like,
it. Track it all in my notes app.
Yeah, mine's redonkulous.
Yep, I think my name was Tip69.
I'm almost up to
I don't
180
forget.
days worth of anime.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
many. So many. That's a lot of anime. We're gonna get new shows starting like next week.
No. There's one new show starting next week, but other than that,
27th.
they start 2 weeks.
So you like a bye week.
27th
about-
starts
The 26th.
Isekai.
Which one?
Suicide Squad.
Well, that starts early.
Yeah,
It starts the 26th.
so next week.
That's one show.
Yeah, that's what I say. They're starting, and then the next one's July 3rd. I'm
That's
pretty sure. Let me see here. Live chart.
yeah. There's one show you're not even watching, and then the other one's June 26th. And they don't start. They don't really start until like the 3rd.
I just wish there was like 2 weeks.
So we get 1 week
2
off.
weeks.
Like,
Wish there was like 2 weeks off. You have to watch a couple shows. Have no obligations for the night.
I finished Shimonetta and I have no idea what to start next. I'm in that lull.
You
I
should
have
do
no
something
idea.
off of. You should do something off the fucking anime of the week chart.
Take a peek over. I want to watch something like dark.
Good luck.
yeah,
I know
don't-
that's the tricky. That's the
because
tricky.
most of them suck, so they don't
Yeah, most
usually
of
get
them are not.
recommended.
Not very good. I don't know. I watched an anime movie over the weekend. It's gonna be my anime
See,
of the week next week.
That's why you had me fucked up, because you said you were doing that, and I was like, "Oh, must be Alex's anime of the week on Sunday."
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I didn't have anything prepared. You guys were
I
like,
thought for a
"Anthony's
second it
anime
was,
of the
but
week."
then I
I'm like,
remembered.
God damn it, he's right.
Yeah. Luke did the last one.
I'm trying to look through things I watched to see what would be a good dark anime. I haven't seen a single fucking thing worth mentioning.
I really wish it was a more popular thing.
I wish they was just done well. It's not popular because it's always done.
I know
bad.
the good ones are done well, but the bad ones are so just not good.
There's more bad ones than there are good, so it gives the impression that all of them mostly suck. Because there's so many bad ones, and there's a few good ones sprinkled in there. Like, I wish, for the love of God, that Higurashi season 2 was not a fucking shonen.
Didn't turn into a shonen. Yeah.
Like, I wish it would have stayed super spooky, eerie, and like, God, they fucked it up so bad, dude. Because I really want to like the second season, but it was just so fucking mid.
It was
mean, it's
also
hard 'cause-
unfortunate how it was the same as the first season, just from a different perspective, which was cool
Right.
at first, I thought, and then
Mhm.
it continued to happen.
Yeah. Just got tired of it.
I decided to Google dark anime just to see what would come up. And a lot of them are good, but we've seen them, so it's like
Is it
Really?
like
there's
School Live?
Live. Dark Gathering was fine, I guess.
Dude, watch Berserk.
No.
Got Talentless Nana,
Seen.
Wonder Egg.
I heard
No,
Parasite's
no.
good.
I
don't know.
love Parasite. It's a
I've
very
heard
good show.
Parasite's great.
It's probably not 12 episodes.
It's 24.
That's not bad.
It's very good. Very, very good. They got like Ergo Proxy's on here, and I watched that, except it is the most nonsensical thing I've ever watched. I cannot tell you like what the story is for that show. at all. I have no
wanna,
fucking
I want to
clue.
know what's going on. I just want it to be like horror,
Like
dark.
Ergo Proxy is the most just out there, you don't understand what the fuck is happening show ever.
I hate that.
There's really not a whole lot.
If you don't mind a slightly longer series, you could watch Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress.
How long is that?
I think it's 2 seasons of 12 episodes,
That's not
and
bad.
then there's one movie to kind of get you to the end.
Cabaneri.
I loved that show. So fucking good.
I have Soul Eater on my fucking list. Is that good? Anyone seen Soul
No.
Eater?
I've heard it sucks.
I'm gonna
No.
take that off right now.
I've heard it's pretty bad.
People are really hoping that when Fire Force finishes, it'll go into a remake of Soul Eater so it doesn't suck ass. Like, people are begging that that's what happens. Since Fire Force is a sequel. Or prequel. Prequel to Soul Eater.
Oh, have you seen the regular Madoka Magic?
Yeah. That was good. I liked it. Great.
It was fucking amazing.
I liked Magia Record too. Just wasn't as good.
All right. I gotta look. Like, what's on my list? I'm going down it and seeing what's horror and what is not. Suka.
I might put Attack on. Would you consider Attack on Titan?
It's dark fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that fits the list. then.
Oh, who watched? Someone watched the show. I think it was Luke.
What?
Or no, Alex might have. There's a blue-haired girl and she's feeding someone pie, it looks like.
What's it called?
I just googled Suka and it's World End. What do you do at the end of the...
That was me. I watched
Okay.
it.
I
That
vividly
just sounds
remember
familiar.
her sitting there with the pie and or cake. That
It
is
wasn't so much
cake.
dark as it was just kind of depressing.
Kubi Cutie. So cool.
I've seen Elfen Lied on that a lot of lists too.
I watched Elfen Lied. It's dated. It's dated.
That's
bad.
what I hear. It's really dated. Is it good?
I watched it 3 or 4 years ago now. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want.
I'm
I'm not
going
gonna
to complain
talk.
about it.
I'm not gonna talk bad on it because it's from 2002 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's old. It's old.
Like
Holy shit.
2004.
That's what sucks, man.
That
Like
is
a lot of
old.
these ones are old, which is fine. I don't mind watching older anime, but it just shows how long it's been and how sparsely a good like dark anime is.
Like it was 2004 that Elfen Light came out, and watching it, you get an appreciation for what it led to in terms of
Mhm.
like how influential it is on that kind of genre of anime in general and storytelling. It's not fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes me think of when I watched Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing was just a bad story. It's just poorly written story wise.
The only reason I watched it is because I like the Gundams. Like that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It was hard to get through because it was written like shit.
Mhm. Story's rough. Nostalgia is what keeps you watching. It's not.
I just think the mech suits are cool. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The characters kind of all suck.
I haven't watched it yet, but you could watch Dororo.
That was on a list I saw actually. That was on a
Dororo.
list. Dororo.
I've been wanting
It's
to
like
watch it for a while.
Dororo.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch it for a while. It's on Prime Video. I think it's free on Prime Video if you want to borrow mine and just watch it that way so you don't watch the last episode first again.
Yeah, that
Well,
would suck. Yeah.
Since I'm not using Kiss Anime, I think we'll be okay.
You can't really fuck up Anywave.
You can if you don't have an ad block. It can get a little
Yeah.
little
I think it's
feisty.
really
Yeah,
bad.
it can get kind of bad. Where is it on my anime list?
Vampires
We
in the
did,
Garden.
here it is. 2019. Whoa,
So
that's
it's
crazy.
the main character. It's the tall guy with the long hair. He has prosthetics that he takes off, and they're actually swords for his arms and legs, because
naughty.
he sold his limbs to 12 different demons. And the story is, I mean, he's blind, and the story is he's going over and he's going to kill all 12 of the demons to get all of his limbs back.
That's
with that
fucking
kid.
sweet. That's
Like
cool.
that's the plot of the story. I know one person in my whole life that's watched it, and he recommended it so highly, and I've been wanting to watch it, and I just keep forgetting that I have it on my list.
8.2.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
8.25.
I keep forgetting I have it on my list.
Yeah.
Like it's a show I just consistently forget about. It looks like something I would really like.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mappa and Tezuka Productions, who did Cafe Terrace. So two fitting shows that are the same.
Maybe I'll. This is so far outside the horror and dark thing, but maybe I'll do a Sign of Affection.
That show was amazing. That's a top tier fucking
Oh yeah,
Rom-com.
That's
top tier rom.
that's the one with the deaf girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I was too stupid to fucking watch what was airing because I'm an
Yeah.
idiot.
I had it planned and everything. I just missed it.
I didn't have it planned. I was just a goof.
I want a third season of Dagashi Kashi.
I do so bad.
Yeah, I
dude.
wish. I might take a bathroom break real quick. Gotta piss my britches bad.
This guy's gonna piss.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Piss.
take a quick break.
which is named completely wrong. There's nothing to do with disappearances in that entire goddamn
It's
show.
the name of her book. It took
Is
us
that
this...
what the plot is?
No. Well, I think her
Okay.
book is written on their experiences.
Yeah, but like mysterious disappearances have nothing to do with what they're doing.
No, it's kind of like an in the know kind of know, you know?
I know.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm in the know.
You're not even watching it. You don't know shit.
You're not watching it?
No.
He doesn't know. Don't say you know if you don't know.
I'm in the know.
No, you're not.
You're not in the know if you don't know, you know?
Oh, I don't think I know. I don't
Alex
think
clearly
you guys know what
Alex
I know.
clearly doesn't know the apartment wife.
No, he doesn't know Apartment Wife. Or another based little sister.
Yeah, she's pretty epic.
She's super epic. I like her a
Or
lot.
the mermaid VTuber.
Yeah, mermaid VTuber that turns into a demon or some shit.
Yikes.
Yeah, they burn her alive. It's crazy.
Jesus Christ. My God.
The teacher that licks people's sweat.
Yeah, she does that. She has horns.
Yeah. She has horns. She licks people's sweat.
Why?
See, doesn't it sound like you're missing out on a real good show, dude? Fucking idiot.
I don't know. You guys weren't talking very highly about it when it's kind of started.
It's all right. I don't mind it. It's not fantastic.
I'm gonna be honest. I like it better than Dark Gathering.
I do as well.
Not that that's saying too much because I don't think this is anything to write home about either. But we get huge bow bows, and that's what really matters. We get
Gigantic bow bows.
Huge bow bows.
Fucking massive bow bows.
Like just enormous bow bows.
Insane bow bows.
Like, dude, it's not okay.
It's not.
She's got
It's-
too much bow bow.
Yeah, I dare say too much bow bow.
And that's
I
a
would
lot.
argue. That's a lot of bow
saying
bow.
Too much bow bow.
How fast can Moko-chan bow bow?
How fast can Moko-chan? I wonder. I've been wondering this. Like every time we come down to your house, Luke, there's always like a bit we run into the ground. Like last time it was Mogo John. I wonder what this time's gonna be.
I don't know.
It's gonna be like different because like Devin, Jay, and Autumn will be there.
Yeah, we'll have a whole new bit.
Yeah.
It'll be something completely outside the box.
I mean, unless
won't.
we watch more Hololive moments. Like,
You mean the
for
4-hour
hours
comps?
at night.
We didn't even do
Sorry,
anything else. It wasn't like we put that on as background noise.
No,
we
we
just
watched
watched
it.
it. And we were like,
sat down and
we're
watched
like,
it.
Mume.
I also cannot figure out why if you stand up from this couch, why it turns the TV off. I
Isn't
don't know why
that
it does
fucking
that.
crazy?
I've tried to
so-
replicate it.
Yeah, that's
Don't know
weird.
why it does
That's very
it.
weird.
I'm so happy. Like you guys saw
It's
something.
like you stand up from the couch, it turns it off. But if you stand in place right there and just like rock back and forth on your feet, nothing happens. It
Yeah.
doesn't do anything. I don't know
doesn't
why it
make-
does it.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like it's so fucking aggravating because I can't figure out why it does it. And there I go out of focus, and now I'm back. Hello.
And you're back. Hello. Welcome back.
Yeah, I came back into focus. I focus pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good at focusing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of like really good at focusing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense why it would do that. It's like, oh, you're getting in the way of the radio waves and stuff.
No
you
fucking
know?
radio waves. The TV's plugged into the fucking wall.
The wall radio waves.
Yeah, the wall radio where you're interacting with its aura,
The Wallio waves.
its chakra,
Wario.
Oreo.
WarioWare.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Elevator action.
Don't care about that.
You don't like elevator action?
Not in Warframe.
No, the
don't
game
even know
elevator
that.
action.
I don't even know.
Oh, I
what
thought
that
you were
is.
talking about more elevator stuff from Warframe.
No, you guys could fucking ride the elevator with me on Warframe once in a while. It'd be fun. You guys, like, 20-minute adventure. Come on, guys.
You know.
That reminds me.
bro.
Are you guys gonna watch the Rick and Morty anime?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I watched the trailer on Friday.
I really do not want to. I'm going to.
You
I have a
guys,
feeling I'm
you
going
have
to.
You have to watch the trailer and listen to the voices.
In Japanese? Is it in
It's
Japanese?
in Japanese, yes.
Does he say wubba lubba dub?
I don't know if he says wubba lubba dub dub, but I was just listening for like.
Or what did Alex think he said the one day?
Oh, that was for
Yabba dabba do. That's right.
To
Hey,
say yabba dabba do.
what's Rick say? Yabba dabba do. And then I almost threw up laughing at that because that was so fucking funny. And then you have Moby from Ted and
Moby
Moby.
from Rick and
Evan
Moby.
Mobius.
Rick and Moby.
But you know how I think the Rick and Morty anime is gonna kind of be like the opposite of a dubbed anime. You know what I mean?
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be weird to
scuffed in
watch because it's not gonna
Japanese.
sound right.
Yeah, it'd be like watching Love Live dubbed, which I would never do.
I agree. Like,
So
man,
you'd
I
be
don't
like, wait, this isn't Rick Sanchez, or this isn't Morty me. Morty. This isn't his name, like his voice.
Morty me.
It's just I don't know if I really should.
I don't know who signed off on this.
They need shot. Like,
They kind of do. You know what I
they need
mean?
shot. I'm not. This isn't me making a joke. They need fucking put down.
Guys, let's make Rick and Morty an anime.
We should watch the Powerpuff Girls anime.
But what? Hold on. what the hell?
Mojo Jojo? Yeah, you go crazy.
Yeah, Powerpuff Girls Z came out in 2006.
Wait, are you fucking
Powder?
serious? Power, not Powder
Powerpuff
Puff.
Girls. Have you never watched the Powerpuff Girls?
I thought it was called the Powder Puff Girls.
No,
they're the Powerpuff Girls. What the fuck?
Where am I getting powder from?
I don't know. I
What
have
the
no
f-
fucking clue.
You are shitting. It is an actual.
No, it's real.
There's
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Blossom, Buttercup,
I-
and who's the other one?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Almost.
I saw something about it a while ago, and it's because apparently Japan really liked the Powerpuff Girls, so they decided to make their own show. Because they're like,
Powerpuff Girls hit.
the Powerpuff Girls is
Yeah,
awesome.
Powerpuff
It was
Girls
awesome.
great.
I saw something about this the other day. Do you guys remember when I think it was Crunchyroll came out with the original anime High Guardian Spice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that the other day and it brought back so much like anger because of how fucking shitty that show was.
how much people hated it so
Yeah,
fucking much.
I forgot about it.
It's just like, why did they do
Oof.
that?
Oh man, I'm just looking at like the ratings. It's got a 1.6 on Crunchyroll out of 5, 1.6 on IMDb out of 10.
What did High Guardian?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it real quick. 12% liked this TV show.
Is it on my anime list?
It doesn't look like it. No,
No,
they
There's
don't
a
even
shit,
count.
it's
forum
not.
if it's an anime or not.
My anime list does not count it as an anime, so they did not put it on there.
Damn.
Crunchyroll shut down the High Guardian Spice forum thread for getting too political. They made the worst show to ever exist, and
Yeah, they did.
Man, that's gotta suck being like a voice actor on that show or someone who worked on it, and then just having it just shit bombed to hell and back.
I feel like the people that worked on it thought that it was going to be good in the first place.
Yeah, they probably actually thought it was going to be good.
Spoiler.
I thought they were doing
It
something
wasn't.
great.
I liked all the images people showed of like the fucking art just being awful for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, hey, here's just a literal PNG with the stock images.
Oh, yeah,
text
yeah, yeah.
over
I
top
forgot
of it
that was a
for
thing.
lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
had
didn't even draw the
they
show. They
fucking
couldn't even
watermarked.
bother.
The watermark was still on the fucking
Mhm.
image.
Yeah, it was the stock image or the Getty images or whatever was still
Yeah,
watermarked.
That's not
over it.
even. That's like, if you have an image like that, you just ripped it from Google, put it in Photoshop,
Oh, yeah.
and got rid of the
They-
background.
They did not draw like fucking
Mhm.
anything for that goddamn show. When that
But-
show was big, I only remember there was one character everyone kept talking about, and I swear to God, If he was like the main character of the show, I might have watched it because he's really fucking funny, and I gotta find what his name is.
Pom pom pudding.
Like, I shit you not, they did not give this guy a proper microphone like until like the 5th time he showed up. It's hilarious. It's so fucking funny. What's his goddamn name? Oh, I don't know. This is gonna find it. Fuck.
You can't check my anime list.
No, this is like impossible. I don't know how I'm gonna find him. Like, I'll know exactly who he is once I see an image of him. Oh no, where is he? Even if I find an image of him, I'm not gonna know who the fuck he is. Why am I
Mhm.
even bothering? The funniest goddamn thing ever. Like, the first time you hear him talk, it sounds like he's talking through a car speaker. Like, it's the greatest shit in the world. I think what sucks the most about this show is like the characters actually look cute, and then the show sucked. Like,
It's just not good.
for a modern American animation, the characters don't look fucking ugly as shit overall.
Yeah, that is saying something. At least they tried.
Which says a lot. I don't know.
semi-normal.
Like, what's this thing with American animation making characters look fucking hideous?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Mr. Crocker has an ear on his neck.
That's the forbidden era. We don't talk about American animation in that era. Because that's American animation after Invader Zim existed and created the most
Yeah.
disgusting,
Oh, dude.
gut-wrenching animation you've ever seen, and went fucking it did amazing because that show was
Yeah.
amazing.
I loved Invader Zim, but it made me feel away.
It made me
Like,
sick
not good.
sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
I
It's
would
just-
watch, I'm like, I don't feel good.
Everything about it is like dark, and not in like the emotional sense, but the color palette for everything was just dark and it just somber.
Like, that's that era, and then we got shows like Chowder and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and shit like that. Like, amazing
mean-
shows, but god, did they look weird.
Yeah, they looked weird. Like, what was the main kid's name in Foster's Home? Like,
Blue?
probably like something Jake or something.
Blue or Mac?
Mac.
Yeah. His head is literally a square with rounded edges.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. But like, again, it didn't look bad. That was
No,
the
it
whole
looked
thing.
it
It's
looked
like
fine. It's just
it was just weird
weird.
animation. Like, it was
Yeah.
weird art choices. It was weird animation, and that's what you get. It's just so
Mm-hmm.
fucking strange how that was what it was. And then we had, and it's not like we have all bad animation here in the fucking West. I just don't know why cartoons are what we draw the line
Yeah.
at making things look good.
I mean, even Courage, like Eustace's chin is huge. Like,
Yeah,
It's
like
It's just- it's
Muriel
always
looks
been weird.
Muriel looks
looks
normal,
pretty
like
normal.
a grandma.
yeah, it's just always been weird.
then Eustace looks like a fucking scarecrow.
Courage,
yeah.
Courage's appendages are also like sticks.
Dicks, yeah.
Yeah, but he's built different.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah.
Courage is built different.
He's built 100% different.
I love that show so much.
But like, I mean, regular show doesn't look weird. I think it looks pretty good overall.
Well, that's because there's no humans in the show.
There's a few.
There are. There
they,
are.
They look normal.
There's a couple. Pops's head is huge.
I don't think
No.
Pops is human. What the fuck is Pops?
Yeah, he's got a fucking lollipop head. You think he's human?
Pops. I'm gonna look right now because I think Pops
If
is a
the-
human. He just has a big head.
They've had plenty of normal-looking human characters on the show. Like the whole rap battle episode, there's just a bunch of dudes, and they look like dudes. They don't look fucking whack as shit.
Like Benson looks like a gumball machine.
Because
He is a gumball machine.
Yeah, but he looks like one.
Yeah, I mean, like everything looks like it's supposed to. Whereas, I don't know. There's
it's
plenty.
interesting. It says Pop's species is a lolliander.
Yeah, he's not a human.
Whoa.
He's
I told you,
MF,
dude. There's
MF
no way.
Pops.
He's Pops. And then Muscle Man.
the fuck is he?
He's green.
he's yep. Yeah, he is.
I don't know what is up with it. Like, there's been this whole era of let's make human characters that don't really look human, but they look kind of human-esque. Samurai Jack doesn't look really very human. Like, you can tell he's a human. You know he's a human, but that's not what people look like. But you know that's what he looks like.
He looks human enough. At least.
Like human adjacent.
Yeah. A little square, but a little sharp. But everything in that show was sharp.
Yeah.
So it kind of fit the bill. Are there any cartoons where it's like the humans look normal? Like
I'm looking
like
at like a
actually
list of like cartoons now. It looks like a lot of them are 3D.
Like modern cartoons?
Yeah, on like Nickelodeon and shit.
Yeah, they probably are.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you a single show that I've seen in my whole childhood from America where the characters look human.
No. Like, do you remember Codename Kids Next Door?
Yeah,
None of
dude.
them look like
No,
fucking people, dude.
None.
Nigel Uno had the fucking Hey Arnold head. Like, fucking...
What about Rocket Power? No, they still look weird too.
They look kind of weird still.
Yeah, they look pretty weird.
That's old too.
What about,
Rugrats too. They look weird.
We watched the pilot episode, or just
Hey
like
Arnold looks
2 minutes
weird.
of the pilot episode of Rugrats last night. It came out in like
Fucking looks
1990.
weird.
Bro, it looks fucked. It is so fucked.
Oh fuck, what was it?
I can't think of any American cartoons where they look normal.
Totally Spies.
You're right. Yeah, Totally Spies
Yeah, they
did.
look normal.
And
And they look good too. I'd watch this still. Like, I think it still
Totally
looks
Spies
good.
was sweet.
You guys
It
remember,
was
you guys
sweet.
remember the show
Kim
16?
Possible kind of did.
What was it?
16.
Kim Possible?
60?
16.
16.
Oh, fuck
They
that
just
show.
hung out at the mall. This looks like clip art with animation. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It was Canadian.
Was it?
Oh, so that doesn't count then.
Yeah, 16 was Canadian.
Kim Possible hit too. That was a good show.
Yeah, Kim Possible did hit.
Oh,
Total Drama Island is
they
also
look fucking
Canadian.
weird. No
They're
way.
also Canadian. Yes, that's also
They look kind of
Canadian.
weird in that show, so that fits the bill.
Well, nice.
It was a good show, but they still look weird.
I don't know
Yeah.
why like
Why? I don't know why.
in Western animation look fucking.
What
Weird.
about what was the one with the robot? Teenage robot.
My Life's a
My
Teenage
Life as a Teenage Robot.
Yeah, what'd that one look like?
Probably
They looked
weird.
weird. They looked weird.
Yep, they did.
Yeah, they look weird.
I
They
like
look
that
very
show
weird.
though. That was a good one.
I'm not saying it's bad.
It's
Yeah,
they
it's
just like
just-
don't look like human.
Fucking Jimmy Neutron.
They don't put any effort into making them look like people half the time.
No.
And I'm not saying anime does that all the time. Like, fuck.
I feel like they're going for like a more artistic direction. That's probably what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
they
just-
should kind of stop sometimes because
It's just like you could at
weird.
least make them look like humans. Like,
Yeah,
at least
you know.
an effort. Like, I can go, yeah, that's a human, not
Mhm.
what the fuck is Muscle Man? Like, what the hell is Skips? Like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
what
he?
is Skips?
I don't think Danny Phantom looks like fairly normal.
I like Danny Phantom a lot. That was
a
one of
good
my
show.
They look
favorites.
pretty normal in that, I think.
I like that. Static Shock.
Static
look
Shock, yeah.
They look semi-normal. in Static Shock.
What was Ben 10?
Ben 10.
They look pretty normal in Ben
Yeah,
10.
that's what I say. It's not terrible. Like,
Yeah, they look pretty
don't-
normal.
Oh, interesting.
they don't look so absurdly goofy.
Yeah,
so
I
like,
didn't watch Ben 10, but
the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy look fucked too.
they look
That-
fucking awful.
But the whole point of that show is to
It's
be
just-
as fucked as possible.
Yeah,
like that show was weird.
The only ones that are like to me look consistently normal, I would say, are like Justice League.
What was
Yeah.
Teen Titans?
Teen Titans, yeah, they look
Yeah, they
normal.
look pretty normal.
That show hit too. That was a
For
good
what
one.
they could be.
Yeah.
Some of them
Yeah.
are human.
Yeah, but like Beast Boy looked more like a human than fucking someone from one of the shows we mentioned already. He's not. He's clearly not a human or cyborg.
Side note
Parking.
from Billy and Mandy, when the guy that went in for the voice of Groom was trying out, they were thinking that they wanted more of like a, silly British voice. And this dude came in and just did a deep voice. They're like, we don't know if that's really what we want. And then he just put a Jamaican accent on. They're like, perfect, right there.
You're grim.
I love the fact that
got
Grim is Jamaican.
He's got a goofy Jamaican accent. That's what we want. And then he just did that. That was just his thing.
Fuck yeah, I like that.
I love that.
And then we got Fred Burger.
I love Fred Burger. He's
Yeah.
my favorite character in the whole
Fred
show.
Fred's the best. You're so awesome.
Fred Burger.
Yes.
Do you guys remember Secret Saturdays?
No.
The mom from Secret Saturdays, dude. Fucking mint.
The Secret. No, I do
Saturdays, What the
not.
fuck is this?
Not at all.
It looks like familiar, but I don't think I ever watched it.
Is the dad the dude with the white hair thingy, the different colored eyes?
Yeah.
I remember seeing him somewhere.
This was a whole show where they hunted cryptids. Like
That's kinda cool.
that
It's
was
pretty
their whole
sweet,
thing
actually.
was, like
Looks
cryptid
like
hunting.
it looks like there's, I don't know, like a Bigfoot or Mothman type deal.
Like with him.
I've seen the entirety of that series. I've ended up being able to watch it like in order while it aired.
Yeah, I've
Mhm.
never heard of that. Boy,
It
there's
was
a
a good
lot of
show.
like cartoons that I just don't know.
I've heard of it, but I never watched it.
It was a good show. I
Oh, you
really
know what show?
liked it.
Flapjack looks pretty fucked.
Flapjack's fucked,
Um,
especially because they threw in like real things.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Also, Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Don't even get. I fucking hated that show.
Generator Rex looked good.
Generator.
That one sounds familiar.
Generator Rex.
I've definitely heard of it.
Robot Boy
It's a-
looks fucked.
Yeah.
Generator Rex does look pretty
Yeah,
normal.
It looks pretty normal.
Robot Boy was fucked. Like the actual fucking human characters.
Oh yeah, Robot
Oh,
Boy, for
yeah.
sure.
Robot Boy was sick as fuck though.
Yeah, that was a cool show.
Like when he did the level up and his fucking earforms, whatever, got bigger and
Mhm.
shit. He was fucking awesome. I don't remember, what did Megas XLR look like? That wasn't very well. I mean, I like Megas XLR because it was just American Gundam. The characters look fucking awful looking back. I remember this was one of my favorite shows as a kid because I thought it was so fucking cool. And now I look at it, I'm like, wow, this is like what boomers think those Chinese cartoons should be. Do you guys remember the life and times of Juniper Lee?
No,
Man, you guys did not watch cartoons.
I watched like Chowder, Flapjack, Codename Kids Next Door.
I didn't
Courage,
realize
SpongeBob,
How-
obviously.
SpongeBob, a lot of SpongeBob.
I didn't realize how misogynistic Xiaolin Showdown was until I watched it
Really?
again recently.
Is
Dude,
it?
the one bald kid, the short ass bald kid would talk to the girl. He's like, "Yeah, I know that you're just emotional because you're a woman." Like he said,
Oh, they're not even
straight up
deciding,
said
they're
it.
just
I
throwing
was
it
like,
out.
I was like, "What the fuck?" And this was just on TV. The kids were watching that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it-
2000s were crazy.
You could get away with a lot in the 2000s.
Mhm.
And a lot of shows were a lot more entertaining because of it. Even as an adult, I'm like, that's fucking funny that was on
Yeah.
TV.
I feel like
And I still like the show.
I don't know how I feel like since I grew up with them, they hold this nostalgia. That's why I like them. Like maybe I'd have a different opinion if I grew up with shows now.
Maybe, I don't know. Like, shows had such cool concepts back then, too. There's not a lot of super neat concepts anymore.
I don't even
for
know-
Bad Dog.
Okay, you're getting into the era where that was like Ren and Stimpy shit, and that was
That
fucked.
was
That
like
was like
that was
that-
fucked.
90s.
Ren
That
and
was 90s.
Stimpy, Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, like
Like,
that's
Those were weird.
Three Angry
shows.
Beavers. Like, you're getting
Yeah.
into the where everything had to be a fucking animal for some
Mhm.
reason.
that, and like kids should probably should not have been watching those shows.
Oh, hell no. Especially,
Especially
not
Ren
Rocco's
and-
Modern
Or
Life.
Ren and Stimpy, dude.
No, that show's not meant for kids either.
Oh
what was the one with it was the family and they were like on a safari and
Oh,
their
the
son was
wild
fucking
thornberries?
wild
Wild
thornberries.
thornberries?
Yeah, yeah.
I like Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel
I like
Thornberry's
that.
fucking great.
He's so fucking funny.
Talk about male ideals.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
talk about fucking cow and chicken. 'Cause you remember-
Cow and chicken's fucked too.
That was
Goddamn.
such a weird show.
I don't understand who signed off on half of these.
Guys, the kids would love cow and chicken.
You would love a horny cow and a fucking whatever chicken was.
He was an
I think
asshole.
the only show that really did it super well was Animaniacs. Because
I never even super watched that.
all the adult humor is so hidden behind like things that kids would like to see that when you watch it as an adult now, you're like, holy shit, my parents let me watch this. I was laughing at the funny bunny rabbit things, whatever the fuck they are, jump around and hit each other with hammers. I didn't realize that they were talking about political drama.
Yeah, they hit a lot of shit behind cartoons.
It's too
Well-
it's indoctrination. You don't even know it.
Some of them
Yeah,
hit it, others didn't. That was when they made cartoons that like they knew adults would be watching them with their kids, so they
Mhm.
made it so like adults could be entertained by them. Now they don't.
I don't even know like what's on the air right now. Like, do kids even still watch cartoons really, or are they just all watching shit on Netflix?
I don't know. They probably all watch fucking YouTube shorts.
Yeah. Probably can't watch a show that's fucking 20 minutes. I sound like a boomer.
You do sound like a boomer.
These kids can't watch TV past 20 minutes.
They didn't know what it was like to sit through commercials.
The Tic Tacs have ruined this geometry of the nation.
Thorpe, what's our time at?
1 hour 23 minutes.
23.
Are we keeping the piss break that Alex took in, or are we counting that out?
It depends. I'll review it in post.
Yeah.
I'll do my job as
So it's
editor.
staying in, is what
Yeah,
you're
it's
saying.
staying.
It's not moving.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not tapped out.
before we end it, there's one thing I want to mention about Shiki. There is one character, and I would like everyone to participate in this. So go to the Shiki My Anime List page.
Oh my god.
This fucking guy.
Okay.
How much
Alright,
work.
I'm
Yeah,
on
and
it.
scroll down to characters.
Uh-huh.
On the right side, you're gonna see someone named Murasako Masao.
Oh.
This is one of the most infuriating characters I've ever had the displeasure of viewing. He does his job fantastically, and I hate him so much. I just wanted to throw that out there. This guy sucks.
He looks like someone I would fucking hate.
Yup.
I will blow him up with my mind.
His voice actor portrays him so well.
Really?
Yes.
I think we should watch High Guardian Spice when you guys come down.
Luke,
I don't.
I'd rather... I'm going to camp outside.
Yeah.
All right. How about we watch X-Arm instead? What do you guys think? We'll watch
No.
X-Arm together.
How
It'll
do we
be-
just watch more Hololive compilations?
I wonder how many more
Those
there
are
It's been a while.
fun.
We
Those
could
are
watch
fun.
that, or we could watch X-Arm, dude. Think about it. Hololive is temporary. X-Arm is forever.
Yeah.
So are we going to make the Soman? Or...
Well, yeah, we'll have to go to the Tokyo Market to get the somen and everything.
I have
I
have
might have
queued
some
in.
noodles here too.
We have
But
soba.
actually,
we
no,
have
the
soba
noodles. Yeah, those are old. So
I think I have mirin,
Like-
So we'll just
and I
run
have
to the
sake.
we'll run to the Japanese
Get some
market,
somen.
yeah,
get the ingredients and everything. We'll just make somen one night.
Oh yeah,
that'd be sweet.
we're doing highballs
What-
too. I'm gonna have like 50.
Yeah,
I'm breaking
dip your
records.
highballs down the drain.
Dude,
not
we're gonna
down
have
the
to get
drain.
the
on my
fucking. We're
gullet.
gonna have to get like 3 handles of whiskey for
Yeah.
that.
We're gonna need a lot of club soda.
You know what the
Nice.
problem is that I believe the 5 of us,
Could
Could
I think
easily
we could
do
do
it.
50?
Yeah,
the 3
easy.
of us, the 3
And
of
each.
us,
That's nothing.
The three of us, Devin and Jay, I feel like we
Yeah.
could just.
We could fucking
Yeah,
do
that
it.
would be cake.
Yeah.
It'd be so fucking easy.
You might as well get a handle to start off.
Well, I might as
Since
well
in-
get 3.
And
Yeah.
one day, Jay and I managed to down over 30 beers. I feel like
Yeah, we could do 50 highballs cake. It'd be
Easy.
It'd be so easy.
easy. And a weekend. It's not even
Oh,
like a short weekend either. It's like
That's-
fucking.
Good 4 days.
Okay, if there's 3 nights, let's do 150 highballs. You know, just
Dude, whose wallet is the liquor coming?
Right.
that would be
Jesus Christ.
so fucking expensive.
Here's all of my money.
Yeah.
I guess
Hey, I got paid this week. Hey, I lost all my
Not
money
anymore.
this week.
we should actually get Suntory this time instead of what did you guys
I
bring
brought
down?
Jim Beam.
Jim Beam
Jim
is
Beam.
typical, though. It's typical for it.
Yeah, dude.
What we need
It's
a good,
typical
we
of
need a
our
good mug.
plebes.
And also, our
We
club
need a
soda
good
has to
mug.
be on point.
Yeah.
We
That's-
need better
that's the
club
kicker.
soda. I don't know. I feel like we can cook something up.
Yeah, we can cook it up. We need the,
What is?
you know, the big square ice cubes.
Oh yeah, we need good ice.
I don't know
I
how we
don't-
can find those, but
You have to. They sell ice cube things. Ice cube
like trays.
Yeah.
Might have to find some.
Yeah, this is gonna be an art.
Yeah, it is. We'll get it down.
A new arc on our lives.
Yeah.
Who's got the
Alright.
ice pick so we can like make it into a ball and then
Oh, yeah,
freeze
that-
it again or whatever the fuck they did?
Yeah, I've watched Bartender Glass of God.
Like what the fuck did they do? They chiseled it and then they put it back in the freezer or
He
something.
said it like makes it extra cold so it doesn't really melt with the beverage.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make the beverage watery or some shit. I was like, I don't. How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that real? Chat, is this real?
Chad, is this real?
Chat, is this real?
I don't know. But I'm
Hosha
about to
Marine, could you pretty please marry me?
marry this man. Thor.
Do as the Romans did, as I always say.
All right.
We're so fucking back.
Yeah, we're so back, dude. That is the end of today's episode of the Hello Harem podcast. If you guys found anything interesting, informative, or funny, you want to leave a comment down below. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button for weekly notifications on when the Hello Harem homies do upload every single week. And without further ado, we will see you guys on the next one, the Hello Harem podcast.
Say, pass the ribbon. What else?